Good morning, everybody out there on the internet joining us here at the Jacksonville Transportation Authority. We are going to go ahead and get started. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I'm David Cotton. I'm the Communications Director for the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to yet another virtual event here at the JTA. I think we're getting the hang of this. We've done 3 since July 28th, so we appreciate you joining us for yet another virtual event. Today, we're here to celebrate the launch of the St. John's Express Select service. This is JTA's new premium commuter service that connects St. Augustine to downtown Jacksonville right here at the Jacksonville Regional Transportation Center at Lavilla. Now, before we continue with our program, safety is a part of everything we do here at the Jacksonville Transportation Authority. So each month, we have a safety message to really drive that point home with our employees and our customers. So before we get going, let's go over the safety message for the month of August. Prepare and prevent instead of repair and repent. For those of you joining us live today, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules this morning to celebrate this milestone. If you miss any portion of this broadcast, we're going to upload this to our JTA YouTube channel. Please remember to like and subscribe to catch all of the latest episodes of JTA Making Moves. Just search for the Jacksonville Transportation Authority on YouTube or any of our social media channels. Today's virtual ribbon cutting is being presented through WebEx event, so please be patient in case there are any technical difficulties. We can ask you to also help with that effort by please having a strong internet connection with us this morning. Please mute your microphones if you're not using them, and make sure that volume's up, especially during the video section of today's broadcast. Joining us this morning on our panel is JTA's Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Kevin Holzendorf, JTA's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Nathaniel Ford, Representative for Florida House District 17, Cindy Stevenson, good morning, and St. Johns County District 1 Commissioner Jimmy Johns. I'd also like to recognize our Senior Vice President and Chief Operations Officer, Bonnie Todd, and our Vice President for Systems Development, Greer Gillis, who are also here with us. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this ribbon cutting. Now, some of you who are watching at home may not be familiar with the Express Select service. In 2019, we launched the Nassau Express Select, which connects Yulee to downtown Jacksonville. And on July 6th, we introduced 2 new extensions, one in Baker County, and then, of course, this new service from St. Johns County. So before we continue with our remarks this morning, I'd like to show you a quick video on how this service works.
In May 2018, at the JTA's State of the Authority, CEO Nat Ford announced his vision for the future of transportation in Jacksonville and Northeast Florida. Included was a new strategy, expansion into nearby counties. A short 7 months later, that vision came to fruition when JTA launched the Nassau Express Select from Yulee. The executive-style yet affordable shuttle quickly caught on. Today, that expansion continues with the St. John's Express Select. This latest service option offers commuters a similar experience, an executive-style hands-free ride in our 14-passenger shuttle between the St. Johns County Government Complex, the burgeoning Durbin Park area, and the new Jacksonville Regional Transportation Center, the JRTC, directly across from the Prime Osborne Convention Center in downtown Jacksonville. The St. John's Express Select provides a convenient connection between St. Johns County and downtown Jacksonville. The route begins at the St. Johns County Government Complex just off A1A at 4010 Lewis Speedway and makes a stop at the Pavilion at Durbin Park before arriving at the JRTC. All Express Select vehicles offer comfortable seating and modern-day conveniences like complimentary Wi-Fi and USB charging ports that allow you to get a head start on your emails, listen to music, or scan the latest headlines. In addition, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair access. The calming and luxurious ride will get you to your job refreshed and ready to go, or help you wind down after a long day at the office. The St. John's Express will feature 2 northbound trips each weekday morning and 1 in the afternoon, and 3 southbound return trips during the afternoon and evening hours. One-way passes for the Express Select service are available for $3, one-day passes for $5, and 31-day passes for $90. Now think about this. Where else can you catch an 80-mile round-trip commute for only $5? Not Uber, not Lyft, not even in your own car. So don't spend your commute behind the wheel. Make the St. John's Express Select your new ride to work.
All right, everybody. Well, hopefully that gave you a little bit of an idea about how this service works and how we're trying to enhance mobility for our neighbors to the south of us, rather, in St. Johns County. Now it is my pleasure to welcome the chairman of the JTA Board of Directors to say a few words this morning, Mr. Kevin Holzendorf. Good morning, Mr. Holzendorf.
Good morning, David. Thank you, and good morning to everyone watching online. Thank you for being here and for taking an interest in the Jacksonville Transportation Authority. My name, as David said, is Kevin Holzendorf, and I have the pleasure of being the chairman of the JTA Board of Directors. On behalf of my colleagues on the board, welcome. Before I continue, I'd like to recognize my fellow directors, Vice Chair Ari Jolly, our Treasurer Ray Driver, Board Secretary Debbie Buckland, our immediate past Chair Isaiah Rumblin, Director Nicole Paget, and Larry Parks, who represent Florida's Department of Transportation, District 2, Secretary Greg Evans, and the District 2 office. I am very proud to be a part of this group of passionate and thoughtful professionals who are helping guide this agency into the future. This is the second virtual ribbon cutting we have held this week. On Tuesday, we celebrated the Baker Express Select Service, and today we're headed south to St. Johns County. Our neighbors in St. Augustine and northern St. John's are part of our extended family here in Jacksonville, and we think this is going to be a very popular alternative to driving their own cars to downtown Jacksonville. Because so many people live in St. Johns County and work in downtown Jacksonville, expanding our Express Select services just made sense. In recent years, the JTA has embraced being more of a regional integrator of mobility services, in addition to the transportation we provide in Jacksonville. This idea of regional connectivity and enhanced mobility is one of the major initiatives the JTA Board of Directors is focused on as we plan for the future. We know that populations in the entire Northeast Florida region are bursting at the seams, and that the demand for great public transportation is only growing stronger. That vision is also shared by our wonderful CEO, Mr. Nat Ford, and his team of transportation experts. You can see this through the new services we have introduced since he joined us, and through the construction of the new Jacksonville Regional Transportation Center at La Villa. Congratulations to the entire JTA team and to our partners in St. Johns County for making this a reality. We look forward to building upon that relationship as we continue our strategic planning into the future. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the Chief Executive Officer of the JTA, Mr. Nat Ford. Good morning, Mr. Ford.
Hey, good morning, Chairman Holzendorf, and thank you for those kind words. And welcome to our virtual ribbon cutting. So I'm Nat Ford, CEO of the JTA, and it is truly an honor to have you here with us to celebrate the launch of the St. John's Express Select service. I'd like to recognize and thank someone I consider a friend and fellow Leadership Florida graduate, Representative Cindy Stevenson, for being here today. It's truly an honor to have you with us. And Commissioner Jimmy Johns is also here, so welcome. Please extend our well wishes to your colleagues in St. Johns County. Let me also welcome Joy Andrews, Deputy County Administrator of Strategic Affairs, along with a few representatives from the Florida Department of Transportation. It is clear, without your support, of our elected officials, our board of directors, today would not be possible. It also wouldn't be possible without the strong teamwork between our system development and transit operations divisions here at the JTA. As David mentioned in his opening, we have our Senior Vice President of Transit Operations, Bonnie Todd, and our Vice President for System Development, Greer Gillis. They are with us here today. Both Greer and Bonnie joined our team in April during the middle of the pandemic, the start of the pandemic, and they both bring decades of experience and expertise in transportation to the authority. Their divisions account for a large portion of our workforce, including the hundreds of frontline employees who are serving our community in the face of COVID-19. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the team, the folks who have boots on the ground in system planning, Soraya Teeple and Janelli Reveron. They are responsible for designing these new transportation options, engaging with our partners across county lines, and ensuring that these services meet the needs of these communities. As the video alluded to a few moments ago, we have been focused on finding ways to become more of a regional integrator of mobility in recent years, as we recognize that populations are increasing in our surrounding counties. In 2019, we launched the first Express Select service in Nassau County, which takes customers from Yulee to downtown Jacksonville every weekday morning and then returns them home in the afternoon. That service clearly exceeded our expectations. And because of that success, we were confident in expanding that to both St. Johns and Baker counties in 2020. St. Johns County is an important connection for us as we plan for the future of transportation in this region. It seems like everywhere you turn, there's a new development springing up, and our neighbors and many of our employees are calling St. Johns County home. But as that population continues to skyrocket, so do things like traffic congestion and construction along I-95 and US 1. For some people, that commute can be anywhere from 1 to 2 hours one way, depending on traffic, the latest construction project, and any accident or any number of factors. We think there's a better way for you to get to work. The St. John's Express Select stops are convenient and strategically located at the St. Augustine Government Center and at the pavilion at the Durbin Park. From there, you can enjoy a quiet, comfortable ride in one of our shuttles to the brand new Jacksonville Regional Transportation Center at La Villa. We affectionately call it our Grand Central Station in Northeast Florida. Each shuttle features premier seating, enough room to spread out, and complimentary Wi-Fi, so your commute could be productive. So instead of focusing on the road, you can get a head start on the workday during that commute, or listen to a podcast, or simply just relax. Since we began this service on July 6th, the JTA and our partners have implemented several precautions to address COVID-19 as well. In addition to our increased cleaning activities, all customers and drivers are required to wear face coverings, and our seating is limited for now. We have also made purchasing your day or monthly passes and boarding the system or our buses safer and easier with the MyJTA app for smart mobile devices. In closing, I want to thank all of our partners for being with us today. To those of you who are listening at home, I encourage you to give the St. John's Express Select a try next week on your way to work. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So now it's my pleasure to welcome Representative from the Florida House District 17, Cindy Stevenson, to say a few words as well. Good morning, and Cindy, the floor is yours.
Good morning, Nat. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. This kind of transportation innovation has been in the plans for over a decade, as people with long visions have looked forward into the future, seen the growth in our region, and know that people will need options for ways to get around. Thank you for your work on this, your continued focus, and for showing us with the video just what one of those options will be. I am really excited about this because I know that one of the most limited things people have is time. And being able to unwind instead of come home from work tense from driving and stop and go traffic is a great benefit. I think this is also one of the reasons we have so much problems with distracted driving. People have other things that they'd like to do with their time rather than drive a car. So thank you for offering this efficient, comfortable, safe way to get people to work and maybe take a few cars off the road. And I am very excited to see the progress you've made for our region. Thank you, Kevin. President Holzendorf? Thank you all for your hard work, and the people in St. Johns County as well. I'm looking forward to having a chance to try this out for myself. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Representative Stevenson. It's our pleasure to have you this morning. Next, I'd like to introduce Commissioner Jimmy Johns from St. Johns County. Good morning, sir. There you go.
Dueling microphones, I apologize. Thank you for inviting me to speak today. I'd rather be celebrating in person with you, but as a creative, innovative community, we find ways to work around challenges. So I'm here virtually with all of you and appreciate the opportunity to welcome this new opportunity for transit. As the St. Johns County District 1 Commissioner, I represent the northwest part of the county, which includes Juliana Creek, Fruit Cove, St. Johns, and Durbin. It's no secret that St. Johns County has become one of the most desirable places to live in Florida. As one of the fastest growing counties in the nation with top-rated schools, communities, and amenities, it's important to meet the variety of transit needs of our communities. With close proximity to pristine beaches and America's oldest city, we'll attract millions of visitors every year and homeowners. With many of these visitors actually being quite local, it's important to be able to provide needs for them to visit our communities. With thousands of Jacksonville and North St. Johns County residents making the trip monthly to the central part of our county and to Duval County for vacation, restaurants, and living, this will provide a new opportunity for everybody to be able to connect the dots between the two communities. I'm excited to let our residents know that there's now a convenient, affordable option to commute between St. Johns County and Jacksonville. The St. Johns County Express Select is a much-needed service that will greatly benefit residents in my district, as well as people in Jacksonville traveling south. People who live in St. Johns County and work in Duval County now have a new opportunity to affordably travel through the places of business. So I want to thank Jacksonville Transportation Authority for connecting Duval and St. Johns counties, creating an efficient, convenient solution to help our constituents travel to and from home, work, and recreation opportunities. I'm confident that this express route will be a great asset to North St. Johns County, the Durbin communities, as well as Jacksonville, to ease the congestion, as we discussed earlier, between the two communities on our roadways, connecting to the two regions. So this is an exciting day. I look forward to the St. Johns Express Select's future success, JTA's additional expansion between St. Johns County, Duval County, and the surrounding communities. And thank you very much for the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful day.
Well, and thank you for those kind words. And again, thank you for taking some time to join us here virtually. Of course, we certainly would have loved to have everybody in person and cut the big ribbon, but I'm going to send it back to Mr. Ford right now because we've come up with a different way to do a ribbon cutting here at the JTA. Mr. Ford?
Yes, and thank you, David. And you should all have your ribbons and scissors ready to go. And if you can get those all set up, it is that time. And what we want to do first, we'd like to get a really good photo of everyone in this that are assembled here on the screen. And so with that, let's, David, you ready to take that photo? Okay, let's all smiles now.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
All right, great. And now you've got your scissors. We're ready on I'm going to do a countdown from 3, 3, 2, 1. All right, congratulations. Well, I'm going to turn it back to David. David, thank you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Ford, and thank you, everybody, for joining us this morning. I know times are a little strange right now, so it's great to have everybody, to have the technology to bring us all a little bit closer together right now. We appreciate our audience for joining us this morning. I know this was a quick ceremony, but we hope you learned a little bit about the Express Select service and how we're trying to expand mobility here in all of Northeast Florida. To our media partners, if you have any follow-up questions for us, please send them my way. You can reach me on my email or my phone. You should have that information. Also, if you want to learn more about this service, just visit our website, jtafla.com, and make sure to follow our social media pages for any updates. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of that. Just search JTA FLA. On behalf of all of my colleagues here at the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, please stay safe, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.